Listening comprehension checkup number 2 has been quite difficult for students, mostly because it's just really, really long. There's a lot of details to go over, and students don't know what to listen for while the passage is playing. So, for the suggested solution, overall, we're just going to modify the methodology in order to make it easier on students. And again, this is taking place during weeks 1 to 4. So during the first book, and then it will go back to the original methodology steps. So just to double check, this page here is what I mean when I say listening comprehension checkup number 2. And so during weeks 1 to 4, we're going to modify the steps and methodology. So here you can see some steps are crossed out and we've replaced them with some new steps. So originally what students would have done would be to listen to that long passage and just go ahead and take notes, but that's too difficult for students. So what you want to do is just use the page in the practice book as the note-taking paper, and then you want to go over the information that's already provided with students so that they know what details to listen for. And this review of this material that's already provided will come in the form of some leading questions. Then the next thing that you want to do is play only the first part. Again, before we used to play the whole thing, now we just want to play the first part or part by part. After that, you'll check the answers that students got by asking leading questions, and then you'll repeat steps 1 through 3 for the rest of the page. So looking more specifically, we'll just quickly cover those steps again. So the first thing that you want to do is use this page as the note-taking paper for them. Then before you start anything, it will be separated. So there will be a sound button here and a sound button here. So what you want to do is cover these details. Then you want to provide a leading question for students. Then you'll play only this part, have students fill in the blank, and then check it with students. And you'll repeat that for the second part. And so this here is just covering different leading questions you could ask to help guide students to filling in these blanks. So for example, this is talking about the growth of urban population, and they need to fill in the prediction of how much it will increase in 2030. So you could ask the question, up to how many % of people lived in the city in 2030? And then below are just a few other questions to help give you a clear idea.